How he learned to build rocket. He says, I read books. All leaders out there, they all read. This book kind of predicts the future of Elon Musk. I don't think he needs any introduction from my side. Everybody knows him, people worship him, people admire him. They try to follow his path, but more importantly, people respect him. Being mocked for his ideas, like when he used to say earlier of building a colony on Mars, people used to laugh at him. Yeah, okay, whatever, he's stupid. And now people believe him. Not just they believe him, they idolize him. People respect him for his guts and for what he has achieved. So he has done it all. He has achieved a lot more than anyone could even think about. Whenever anyone asks him how he learned to build rocket, you know what he says? He says, I read books. So do I need to say more on how books are important in your life or what kind of impact books can have? It's not just about building the rocket. I mean, that's one part of it, but overall also, like, books are very important, be it in your personal life or professional. So books plays a major role everywhere, and there is no doubt in that. There is no hiding from it. Books, this is one common point in all leaders out there. They all read. They all know that there is so much to learn and grow, and they keep improving themselves by reading more. To make the decision of choosing the book easy for you, because both subjects are that difficult to like which book should we read, which book should we start with. या फिर it's there are so many books out there, तो कौन सी पढ़ो, कौन सी उठाओ. So to make that decision easy for you, I'll be listing out 9 books that meet Elon Musk and a little bit about those books, so you get an idea and you can pick up any book that you like. So let's get started. Before moving forward, I'm going to do a random shout out for people who are supporting me. So thank you Arijitian, Pretty Paperback and Anisha. Thank you guys. I just feel really good when you guys support me and you are there for me. So thank you for your constant support. I can't even begin to describe how much that means to me. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. First book is Steve Jobs. If you are interested in Apple and how the company grew, if you are interested in Steve Jobs, I mean, that man has a different aura altogether. So if you are fascinated about Apple and how the company grew, how Steve Jobs made Apple what it is today, what all he did and how he led the company, and it's everything. It's the height or the level or the name that Apple has created in the world that I don't think any company stands near it. So if you want to know that, if you're curious about that, then you should definitely pick this one up. Next book on his list is 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. He is one of the co-founder of PayPal, and he has written this business book to help startups gain new heights, to tell them how to navigate the startup market and how to make it big. But some of the aspects of this book are perfectly applicable to the personal life as well. So if you are building a startup, if you are building something, or even if you are building not something new, but if you are working on something personal, then you should definitely pick this book up and build those leadership qualities. Next book on his list is Merchant of Doubt. Okay, if you are passionate about climate change, if you want to work towards it, or if you want to know more about it, so आपको ये book definitely पढ़नी चाहिए. It's a very fascinating account on how right-wing people with big money try to curb this climate change thing. And yeah, overall, I don't want to say much, but if you want to read something on that, if you want to see how democracy is in peril, so if you're passionate about climate change, if you want to know more about it, if you want to gain awareness regarding it, then you should definitely pick this one up. Next book is Lying. Now this one is a very thin book, very short read, so that can be one of the points why you should pick this one up. But more importantly, in this book he tells how even small white lies can have a bigger impact on our psychology. People tell white lies very normally, and they are like, they do not harm people, they don't really matter. But in this book, author has argued how being brutally honest or pragmatic can go well in the long run. So yeah, that's all the book is all about. So if you're interested in this stuff, then you should definitely pick this one up. Next book on this list is Superintelligence. In this book, author has shared, after well-structured analysis and everything, how artificial intelligence can change our lives. With machines getting smarter every day, eventually they will become smarter at creating smarter machines. And जो हमारा इंसानों का, so our IQ is around 130, एंड अगर हम लोग सुपर इंटेलिजेंस की बात करें, मशीन्स की बात करें, देयर IQ विल गो टू 4K to 6K. सो यू नो मतलब लेवल ही अलग होगा उन लोगों का. सो इसी सब के बारे में है बुक, हाउ मशीन अपराइजिंग और they might be getting control of our lives. So if you are interested in this stuff of machine learning, AI, or what can the future hold, then yeah, definitely this book is going to be thrilling for you. This book is not fun per se, means it might be fun at some part, but more than that, it's very insightful. It will open up your mind to new things and it will give you perspective. Next book on his list is The Wealth of Nations. It's a book based on economy and regulating prices and how people can manage it themselves, or the role of government in it, and many things related to it. So if you are interested in these kind of stuff, if you are interested in reading about economics and everything, then this book is going to be great for you. This might be like the Bible of economics. But if you are not interested in that, then I would suggest that you just skip it, because you won't be able to get into it, or you won't be able to understand it. It's not a very fun read, but it's a very good book, well written book. So if you are able to get past the dryness of it, or if you are fascinated with economics and reading such stuff, then yes, you are definitely going to like it. And yes, you will get some very great, amazing points from this book. Next book on his list is The Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy. It's a science fiction book which is hilarious to read and amazing. A very fun book, good book, great book, fascinating books. This book follows the adventure of Arthur Dent following the destruction of Earth and his adventurous journey past it. So if this kind of book interests you, then you should definitely pick this one up. Next book on his list is Life 3.0. Now this is another book based on artificial intelligence and machine learning that is on his list. So this book kind of predicts the future of future reality. So अगर आप लोगों को इन सब चीज़ों के बारे में पढ़ना है कि आगे जाके क्या क्या हो सकता है, with the advancement of robotics, with advancement of artificial learning, machine learning, and so the possibilities of robotic uprising or various other possibilities of the world. So all these things, if they fascinate you, if you want to read about that, तो आप ये पढ़ सकते हो. This book is going to be very difficult to digest. It might take some time to take in everything. So but yeah, a very well written book, and if this is the kind of topic that interests you or fascinates you, then yes, this can be the book for you. Last but not the least on his list is Lord of the Rings. I don't think this one needs any introduction. इस book पे काफ़ी movies भी बनी है, and they are so good and so amazing to watch. and देख लो कि अगर movies इतनी अच्छी है, so book कितनी ही अच्छी होगी, book का क्या level होगा. The storyline is amazing and this book is very well written and very interesting to read. So yes, you can just pick this one up. Okay, so these were the books that were on the list of Elon Musk. I have not read even a single of this book. I don't feel so good. It's okay. So if I have to pick up one up, so अभी मैंने इनमें से कोई सी भी नहीं पढ़ी है, but from what I have read about these books, and if I have to pick one book up, then I think that would be Life 3.0, क्योंकि उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा मशीन अपराइजिंग वगैरह के बारे में लिखा है और क्या क्या हो सकता है फ्यूचर के बारे में, पॉसिबल फ्यूचर के बारे में, एंड द सिनेरियोज एंड सब जगह मैंने देखा कि ऐसा था कि बहुत इट्स गोइंग टू बी डिफिकल्ट टू डाइजेस्ट. सो आई एम वेरी क्यूरियस नाउ कि ऐसा क्या है इस बुक में, क्या क्या हो सकता है. सो आई थिंक आई एम गोइंग टू बी ब्लोन अवे बाय दिस बुक, एंड दैट्स द काइंड ऑफ बुक्स आई लाइक. So if I have to pick one up from this list to read, that would be my pick, and I would love to know yours. So please let me know in comments below कि अगर आपको इनमें से कोई book choose करनी होगी तो वो कौन सी होगी. I am so looking forward to see which book you like or which book would you like to pick, and also reason why. There should be a why. So because I told you that I like reading those kind of books. So there must be some reasons why you are picking a book. Maybe 0 to 1 because you are thinking of building a business, or like same 3.0. or which other books did he have, like Steve Jobs, if you are interested in Apple. So whichever book you pick, let me know. Thank you guys, thank you for watching this video.